What's going on, everyone? I want to talk about the beatdown that just happened in Ann Arbor. The Texas Longhorns, the number 3 ranked team in the country, absolutely skull drags the Michigan Wolverines, who was previously top 10. I don't think they're going to be in the top 10 after this, which in my opinion, I think they were only in the top 10 because of their name and because they are the defending national champions. I think they'll still be in the top 25, probably in that 18, 19 range, but this is not a good look for Michigan. And really, they were beat right as the game went. I mean, as soon as that game got going, you could tell Texas was the better team. Quinn Ewers going up and down that field. I mean, even on the Texas' first drive, they didn't score no points, but Quinn Ewers was driving them down there. They had a touchdown call back. They missed a field goal. Michigan gets the ball. Listen, the fans are into it. They go 3 and out. Texas goes right down the field again, scores a touchdown. And really, you could see that crowd kind of getting out of it because they knew Quinn Ewers and Texas they were here to play. Okay, they were not actually playing around. They were here to play a real top 10 matchup game. Michigan was not in it. They were beat down in the trenches. Texas was the more physical team. Michigan was out-coached. They were outplayed. They were, out-physical. They were, endurance. You could tell that Michigan defense, man, they were just getting worn down because their offense wasn't helping them. They were not sustaining drives. And Texas did what an away team in a big-time game needs to do. You take that crowd out of it early. And Quinn Ewers and company, they were not fazed by the crowd. They were not fazed by the big house, none of that. And you can tell, listen, Quinn Ewers 24-36, 3 touchdowns. He is the reason why I picked Texas, and I picked Texas to win by a large margin because Quinn Ewers is the best quarterback in the country. Davis Warren, I really didn't know much about him, but I saw a little bit today, and it wasn't good. And if you're a Michigan fan, you saw, where do we go from here? So he was 22 of 33, 1 touchdown, 2 especially 1 bad interception, but 2 interceptions on the day. Donovan Edwards, your best player, 8 carries for 41 yards, a 5.1 yard per carry average. They didn't run with him a lot, but it was hard to whenever Texas just kept scoring in the game. And, you're kind of frustrated because you want to get the ball in Donovan Edwards' hands. He's a very patient runner. He waits for lanes to open. And, he's a physical runner as well, but you're really not much you could do on the ground whenever you're playing catch up. And Quinn Ewers did whatever he wanted. That's what I said whenever I made my video yesterday. I said Quinn Ewers is going to do whatever and whenever he wants for the Texas Longhorns. And that first half, you could tell it was pretty much over, especially after he threw the touchdown right at the end of the first half. You could just tell the Michigan players were deflated. The fans were like, they were hoping probably more fight in the second half. And Michigan they were not. Whenever I said in the video that I made yesterday, this couldn't have been a more lopsided top 10 matchup, in my opinion. Quinn Ewers coming back. Everyone knows he's going to be a first-round quarterback, but what did Michigan, what were they going to bring in this game? And they really didn't bring much into this game. This is a totally different team from last year. Everyone knew that, but man, even with a team like Michigan, you would think they would have some players that could compete with Texas, but man, this looked like an FBS school with Michigan in their own stadium. You get beat down. Listen, I know I'm a Florida fan. I saw what happened last week with Miami. Miami beat Florida down. They did exactly what Texas did. Miami took away the crowd, and Texas did the same thing, going up and down with a stud quarterback. So, hats off to Texas. They are, in my opinion, they're a front runner for the national championship. They're a big-time contender. Everyone knows that. And, they're not going to have a problem with Florida coming up on the year. After I saw that game, I was like, man, Florida may lose by 30 to this team. So, Michigan, you're going to have to pick up the pieces. You're going to have to do a little soul searching after this game. But where do you go from here? Hey, Michigan fans, if you're in here, let me know what you think. Did you think this game would have been close? Did you think you had a shot to win? Let me know in the comments. But hey, guys, as always, I appreciate y'all watching this channel. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well. I appreciate it. Y'all have a great one.